hello, everyone. Welcome to Minding My Own podcast. I'm your host, Kenda. It is great to see you all this evening. And today I want to introduce some amazing guests that I have. Very excited, very excited. We've actually been planning to meet each other for like 2 weeks now.
Right.
Sure.
So the countdown has been really real, right?
Very real.
Today I'm going to introduce you to my guests. I'm going to start with my guy here, comedian Tez. Tez, thank you so much for being here.
So happy
Thank you for coming. And my girl Jamila, she is the owner and founder of Snap Beauty.
Yes. Woo-woo.
Thank you so much for coming, girl. Yes. So we always have an issue with the cameras. There's a camera here, there's a camera here, there's a camera here.
Yeah.
So we had to clarify where the cameras were, guys. So don't mind me. There's this big, pretty screen here. And I can see all of us full circle. So today we're going to talk about growing pains. It's funny. I actually messaged her like, you think this is a good topic? Or do you think this is a good title for the show today? And we found that there's a lot of value in that. So we truly do go through growing pains, right?
Absolutely.
Like literally every step of the way, we may have our mind focused on one thing and then something else might pop up as an opportunity and have us in a different lane than we were expecting to be in, including just like the people that are there in your life and then the people who are not there throughout your journey. And also I want to get into like just the resilience of it all, like
Absolutely.
just surviving it and making it a part of your life, dealing with it the best way that you can, and still overcoming those circumstances and proceeding to be successful, right? Never giving up. So I think that that's huge. That's important.
Yes.
So I want you both to just kind of tell me a little bit about yourself, like where you're from, what you're doing right now, what you aspire to do, and anything you've got coming up, because you two got some amazing things happening. I got to know you both, and I was just blown away by y'all stories. So who wants to go first?
Ladies first.
Okay.
Ladies first. Oh, okay. I'm a little nervous. You didn't put me on spot. You the comedian. You supposed to go first.
It's okay. We all gotta go.
Listen. I'm cool with that. So my name is Jamila Wilson. I'm born and raised here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes,
I am 414 race.
414 Bucks Nation.
So I am the owner of Snap Beauty Bar, which caters to cosmetics and beauty. So we do everything beauty as far as makeup, semi-permanent makeup. We're trying to expand, getting into things that's in teaching.
Nice.
So just what got me into makeup in general, I would say my sister, who has now passed on, she and I were very intertwined as far as the beauty industry goes. Like, we loved makeup. We loved what it did for us. We loved what it did for the women in our family. We have a lot of women in our family. So we just tapped into that a lot. And it was just expressing a side of us to, help us feel beautiful, help others feel beautiful. So I decided to just go full force with it after, college and everything. I'm like, you know what? Let me just step out on faith and tap into what I really love to do.
Yeah, that's important.
Yes, very important, very important. So everything was going well. Everything was good. 2020 came. I started my business.
Amen.
And then, facts. And didn't know the pandemic was coming.
Right.
So I still thrived through the pandemic. Right. I'm telling you. So I was happy about that. 2021, my life shifted unexpectedly.
Yeah.
We were, life was going. Then
life was lifing.
Then one day just took a turn. I was involved in an accident, and unfortunately, my sister did not survive the accident, and I did. Wow. So then after, I broke my ankles, so I was on bed rest for a while, up until about 2021, maybe March, something like that. So I had to relearn how to walk, all of that.
Wow, girl.
So then come November, I was just in that midst, I was just, prepping myself, talking to God. Hey, I need to get back to what I know, what I love. So I met Rachel
Yeah,
through
yeah.
social media. I seen that she was opening up a spa, and I'm like, this is like my perfect opportunity to get back into the game.
Shout out to Rachel.
Shout out to Rachel. Shout
Go
out to
ahead,
the girls.
Rachel.
We're gonna clap for you, Rachel.
Shout out to the girls over there.
Big up,
Yes.
Rachel.
So after then, I inquired a suite, got the suite, and then it's just been up and up since then. God got me. I'm stronger
Right.
than ever now. It's a testimony, but I'm here. Snap Beauty is going big places, doing big things.
Yes, ma'am. You damn
Yeah.
right.
I'm happy for
You damn right. I'm so proud of you.
that.
You've been through a lot.
Thank you. Yes, for sure.
You've been through a
Mentally
lot.
too. Yeah.
What would you say was like one of the things you were able to hold on to? Because I feel like when something like that happens, when you lose someone that you love,
Facts.
we've all been there, but this was different for you. This is
Definitely.
your sister,
Yeah, for sure.
So that's deep. That's deep.
Yeah. I most all in all, I really I'm heavily endowed in my faith. Like
Yeah.
I pray all the time. I encourage others to pray, positive energy. So I really had to just sit and like regroup my mind and my thought process. And it's still an ongoing struggle for sure
Yeah.
with that. But faith really kept me going.
Yeah,
Really kept me strong.
We gonna clap for faith.
Really kept me strong.
And things like losing your sibling, being there in the moment of losing your sibling,
Right.
and still having to not lose yourself,
Yes.
and you're still building a business, and you're still doing what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
Yeah. Hey, you said it.
You said it. You're right. You almost said it.
I'm proud of you, man.
I
I mean,
appreciate that.
it's hard enough as it is
Mhm.
to pursue something that you want to do
Yes.
and really like say to yourself, like, I'm going for it. I don't care.
Right.
Whatever it takes, I'm all in.
Facts.
And then meanwhile, something tragic happens to you
Mhm.
and you got to continue fighting for yourself, being strong and still having that process where you have to get through it. You have to grieve it. And like you
For
said,
sure.
it's a lifelong process.
It is lifelong process.
Wow.
So it's amazing.
Girl,
I'm
but you
here.
got
I'm
what you got.
standing.
You got
Right.
Snap Beauty.
Facts.
Tell me a little bit about Snap Beauty in regards to like you said some of the services you
Mhm.
offer.
Mhm.
Where are you located?
So I'm located in Sherwood, right across from Sherwood High School, the field.
Okay.
So we're right across
By
there.
the barbershop.
Yep, by the barbershop,
Nice.
right next
Okay.
door to the barbershop, the Black Owned Barbershop.
Yeah, my
Yep.
son
I
goes
love
in
it.
there.
Okay. Yep, we right
Okay.
in there. You can come in and stop in and see us.
I will now that I know y'all in that joint.
Yeah, so it's all Black owned. We're all thriving in there.
Yes.
We're all supporting
Yeah,
each other
that's
in
pretty
there.
dope.
Yeah.
I like the vibe in there.
Yeah.
The whole vibe in there. is
Yeah,
nice.
it's really nice. It's really nice.
Yeah,
So-
I was most recently at the salon and
Yes.
Rachel did my brows.
right, and they still look good.
Thank you. Rachel, you did a great job, sis. Yes, and I really like the ambiance of the
Yes.
studio. So
Yes.
it's beautiful in there.
It is.
So I'll be back. I'm gonna be back.
Right.
Y'all make sure y'all check her out
Yes.
there.
Thank you.
And Tiz, I want to dive into your story too. That's kind of why I brought these two together, guys.
I gotta tell my story.
Yes, we gotta hear your story.
We gotta hear it.
So I met Tez at a lip sync battle.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a lip sync
Interesting.
battle, man.
Yeah.
It was
It
one
was-
hell of a challenge,
It was
man.
pretty lit though.
It was fun.
It's crazy. What's crazy is because that is where we met, and it's crazy how many people was involved in it, right?
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
she had some stuff going, and I'm a comedian. We had another comedian in the contest,
Okay.
and then we had my sister that don't do shit in the contest, and this motherfucker won.
Yes.
What?
Won the
Sis won.
contest. You know what I said? I said, don't y'all ever ask me to do this shit again.
Don't ever.
Because I didn't stand a chance. It
I
was
feel
some
like
people was giving it all they
None
had.
of us stood a chance.
None of us stood a chance. Not
I'm-
to his sister.
I'm a performer.
Right.
She don't perform shit.
No, she blew you out.
Shit, she won.
That was a good time. That was
It
a
was
good
a
time.
real good time though.
That was hosted by Inner Circle, right?
Inner Circle, yeah.
Shout out to Inner Circle.
Inner Circle, yeah.
Always end up shouting y'all out. Yeah, and you got a show coming up with them soon.
They booked me. Yep. So they definitely the homies. Them
Yeah.
I
definitely
know
the
that's
homies.
right.
Yeah.
No, I really appreciate Inner Circle though because they not weird. Like, I mean, I hope that explains everything I said, but they just not weird. They regular people. They want everybody involved to win. They not here to eat off of you. It's like, let's eat together and let's grow together. Or they are just straightforward people, and you don't run into that many people like that. So
I'm glad to hear that. I know they some real ones. Yes, that's BJ and Ron, right?
Yeah, for sure. And it's crazy because I met them through my sister. So it's like it's crazy. It's crazy
that's
how
it is. And then I met you, and here we are today.
Right. So and then it's crazy because I said, like, every time, like, after meeting somebody, and we never officially met that night. It was like, oh, okay, we here, and then you see them again. It's like, oh, can I say I know you? Like,
right. I remember you from last time.
So
I think that's fair.
I can say I know you.
Fair.
I can say we was in the same building. We had a time, so I know you.
Right.
Like, you my friend.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all, this is my friend.
we good.
Yeah. But I have a story like everybody else. I am Comedian Tez. Comedian Tez is a big deal. I really push that brand, and it's something that I'm extremely serious about.
Yeah.
Just because it has really saved and helped me in so many different ways. Like, I always been the funny guy in my family, and my family growing up, they always like, oh yeah, you should be a comedian, this and that, right? I went off and I'm like, I already play football. Man,
that's completely different.
However, I'm still the funny guy. Every team I'm involved with, anywhere I'm at, they want me to host things. I can run the show. I can command the room.
Yes.
But I never really took it serious. But I was living in Dallas, and I would always come back home to Milwaukee. And whenever I came back home to Milwaukee, I just go to karaoke. And I'll scream to the top of my lungs Trey songs.
Okay.
And
kind of look like Trey. Kind of look like a little Trey. A little
like August Alsina.
You know what? Yes, that one.
That's what I said the first time I seen them.
So look, so I'll come here and I'll sing Trey songs. So then people start to know me in the city as like the dude that sings Trey songs at karaoke. Okay. So then I got the opportunity to host karaoke once I moved back home here in 2019.
Okay.
And I started hosting at Club Kiss. Mm-hmm. And that just was like hosting every Wednesday. It's fun karaoke. I get a mic and I can talk shit, so that's fun.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't like a comedian. Like, I didn't even have a name. Like, I was called a Mr. Karaoke.
Okay.
Like, it's an old flyer somewhere. You might see me.
Was you doing that consistently?
I
like
was. Yeah, it was every week. It was every week.
Okay.
Every Wednesday. It was Mr. Karaoke. And that was the name I went by.
Wow.
Because that's what I did.
Yeah.
But then I got another opportunity in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was like 2021 because it was coming out of the pandemic, but still in it. But out of it, but you had to wear a goddamn mask.
Right. Yes, the mask.
We had to do that.
Yeah.
And somebody inboxed me. It was New Me, and she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna have a show coming up, and I want you to run it." And I'm like, "Okay, cool. I'll do it." My confidence always make me feel like I can do whatever. So it's like, all right, cool.
Well, that's
so
dope.
like, all right, cool. Yeah, I can do it. I've never ran the show, but I'm finna go see if I can do it. But I'm gonna tell you I can do it.
You got it.
I'm about to go see if I can do it.
We know you got it, but you just want to challenge yourself.
Yeah, you want to challenge yourself.
Yeah.
So it's like I did it, and it's crazy because it was a real success. Like, it was nice. It really pushed me forward to being a host. So then I think she came up with some crazy ass name. It was like Mr. Cortez. I'm like, that sounds
Cortez.
Pretty weird.
Yeah.
I don't want to go by that name. Like, I don't. But I still didn't have a name. So it was like, all right, yeah, now I'm hosting this show every week, but it's the same as the last stuff, like karaoke. It's nothing serious.
Yeah.
I got to meeting people. I met Unpredictable Drew. I met B Jones. I met, like, as far as the comedian side, and we started hanging out. And they were already they are already comedians. And me, like I said, like, I'm just the funny guy. I'm not doing stand up. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just the funny guy.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't consider myself a comedian at that time. Mm-hmm. But being around them and especially Drew's like, man, come and do it. And my first time doing it was in 2021. And it's crazy because I ended up getting into it with a heckler.
Oh, wow.
I ended up getting into it with a heckler, but it was like it was a small little minor hiccup, but I still had a good time. And I'm like, man, maybe I can do it.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, all right, I should be a comedian, right? So then I started going to open mics. I started seeing like, oh, this is like being at home. It started to feel regular.
And what year was that you started now?
That was 2021.
Okay.
So then now it's 2022. And now it's like I'm starting to do like open mics and be like a comedian and do stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, I'm doing it. But then somebody paid me to do it.
That's when it came real.
That's when it was like,
you know when the bag gets
yeah, I was like, hold on, y'all don't give me
Yeah.
money to do this shit. So then it was like, okay,
Yeah.
Tez, you got to get a little serious now. So then I branded myself as comedian Tez. I changed all my social medias, and I really got serious. I started to write my comedy down. I started to record open mics, go back, watch them, and then grow from that and write from that and put sets together. So whereas now
Nice.
I have a price and people are booking me as comedian Tez.
Congratulations. Let me clap for you.
Congratulations.
I got to clap for that. You came a long way.
I did.
Definitely
And like that's
did.
the positive side. And I like to live on that side because I mean I haven't always been this person, the most positive. And it's like growing up, I was the baby in my bunch, so I was protected.
Mhm.
And then you know, life started happening and my brother was murdered in 2015.
Wow.
And that really angered me in a way, but it forced me to do things that I never did in life, like protect myself
Yeah.
and protect the family now and be like, it took me from like the little guy to the big guy
Yeah.
with no training. Like, I mean, I watch my brother do it, but I'm a on the job learner. Like, you know, I need active learning.
Yeah.
So
hands on.
yeah, so and that's what was forced on me. But I was still angry though because his life was taken.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like it really always been a person that shared love and always wanted to give love, but that really hardened me in a way to where it was like, forget it, because I really felt like I got something taken from me with him being killed.
Yes.
And it's crazy because that happened, and then 2 years later, my mom died of lung cancer.
Man.
And
I'm sorry for y'all loss.
And it's like the effect of my mother passing made me get for real about life, because the way she passed was, okay, my brother passed because he was killed. Somebody took his life. Like that's you can understand and see how that happens.
Right.
But my mother went to the hospital with a stomach ache and left with a date to die.
Wow.
Like, y'all had stomach aches, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, oh man, my stomach hurt. I'm gonna see what the fuck wrong with me. Or I ain't gonna see what's wrong with me. You wake up, you okay.
Right.
I'm like, yo, stomach ache, cool. You come home, it's like, nah, motherfucker said 45 days. What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
like, what the fuck?
That takes you back, man. That takes you all
takes
the
you
way
back, right? It puts you in a place where it's like, this shit matters.
Yeah.
For sure.
What we doing right now matters. People matter.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Absolutely.
people can go to the damn hospital
And
with a
not
stomach
come out.
ache and leave with a damn countdown ticker. Like, it's crazy. To where it's like, so then life became real for me. To where it's like, okay, I gotta clean myself up. I gotta make sure that I share love, because I don't know if I'm gonna go to the hospital with a stomach ache, or I don't know if any of my friends or my family.
It's not like you feel like it's like you don't feel like you take life for granted while you live in life.
No,
because you truly are humble and appreciative of all the things that you work hard for and that you get, right? And the people around you. But then it's like when you lose somebody that you love, that you've been attached to, that you've known your entire life. That's a different type of
it's
That's
extremely different. Definitely. Like, I've had people pass in my family, right?
Yeah.
But I'm Mr. Funny Guy, so I'm at the funeral. It's fucking lit. You know
right.
what I mean? Like,
making people laugh, trying to keep a smile on everybody's face.
Right.
It wasn't until I sat in the front row that I learned that this shit is different.
Totally different.
Totally different.
It put me in a sense of like, I can't believe how immature I was before I lived on sitting in the front row.
Or how I didn't allow myself to grow with this person or say this to this person.
However, but in my case, it's different because when my brother's life was taken, we was straight.
Okay,
we was good.
Yeah.
I rode the train with my mom on the way out, so we was straight.
Great.
We was. I actually learned so much more with my mom passing. And it's a story. It's one story I can share with y'all about my mom. I don't share a lot about it because it means so much to me.
Yes.
To where that, like, if you don't believe me, I kind of get aggressive about it.
Right.
Because it's like I dealt with this stuff.
Yeah. So it's your reality. It's your journey.
The night my mother passed, it was insane because I came home from work. Mind you, my mom, when she was passing, she was a soldier. Like I never seen her lose shit but this battle, like my whole life. So I really like, we really think our parents is immortal because they don't teach us that they're gonna die.
No.
Well, I teach my kids that now.
Oh, great. Okay.
But like growing up, they didn't.
It's
teach
not
us
really
that
a conversation that's had. Really,
It's
like,
really not.
they teach you
No.
that they're gonna protect you forever, but they don't teach you that, hey baby, I'm gonna be gone one day.
Right. Exactly.
And I feel like that's very important to do. That's why after my experience, I make sure my kids know.
Yes.
That someday I'm not gonna be here, and I don't wait until they start disrespecting me or we be on bad terms. It's a good day, and we need to have a conversation. And death is part of life, and if you avoid it, then it's gonna impact you in a very a terrible way that you can't cope.
Right.
So being able to teach and say, hey, I'm not gonna always be here, and it's a possibility that different things can happen, and just teaching emotional fitness to where you don't fall apart.
I think that's a great point. I'm gonna clap for you.
So stop thinking age activates shit.
Yeah,
Correct.
It don't.
It does not.
It don't. Age doesn't activate anything.
that's true.
So
it's
it's all about teaching.
lot of situations.
You want to talk about how your kid is easily influenced and they this and they this. Well, fucking influence them.
right.
Yep.
You got to be the one
like,
that do it.
Do it then.
Yep.
If you he's easy, well, influence them.
Yeah.
Correct.
Give them the tools
I'm
they
all
need.
in my damn son brain.
As you should.
As you should.
With
Yeah.
the controller, like the motherfuckers that was in the submarine. You know what I mean? But like that's
How old is your son?
My son is 9.
Okay.
Nice.
And
hold on to him.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's just important stuff that you got to do that I had to go and learn to do. And there's gonna be things that he got to learn to do on his own too. But like I had to, like the basic things I had to learn, and it was through trial and error. I wasn't always this guy. I don't always talk like I was always this guy. Like I was pretty fucked up before.
Right. It takes
But,
some of
like,
that stuff though. Some of those
I'm excited
hard
that I
times.
was fucked up. Not
Yeah.
only was it lit when I was fucked up, it was lit when I was fucked up. But like being this guy now and looking back, like it's goals that other people have and that they have done that I actually cherish. Like running my household, taking care of my fiance, taking care of my whole family.
Yeah.
I hold that shit high.
That's the stuff that matters.
Because I didn't always do that shit. I was fucked up.
Yeah.
Like,
and you can acknowledge that and take
like,
responsibility.
I didn't know. I just didn't know. But through trial and error, I figured it out.
Yeah.
And my work, it shows.
Yeah.
I have a happy household. My kids are happy.
Awesome.
My fiance
That's
is happy.
Awesome.
I'm able to take care of them. Like that's important to me too.
That's a blessing. Hey.
Just because, and like I said, most people been doing that. I'll make sure that I beat my chest about it.
Yeah, because it is to come from a place where you didn't see yourself being this focused, this dedicated, this determined, this learningful, like actually saying I'm learning and I'm open to learning. I'm always a student and I'm going to be better at whatever it is I do.
Yes.
That takes courage
for sure.
I think.
Yeah, and I think it's crazy
to leave that old you behind and move past that.
Yeah,
correct.
That's
and
courage,
you still
man.
know him. I know him.
Yeah, you talk to that nigga sometimes.
I talk to him. Yeah, you get your ass back.
Right.
Hey.
But sometimes I pop back about you, right?
Sometimes you gotta step into that though.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta bring him out. You don't.
You gotta step into it. I'm telling you, I didn't graduated from her, but baby, it's easy.
Yes.
But I really think those hard traumas really unlock different levels of me.
Yeah,
and it helps me, and I'm able to cope different. I did learn the difference between burying a loved one and cremating a loved one. I really think that I really wish we cremated my brother because we cremated my mother.
My sister,
and now I can take her everywhere I go.
Yep, same.
Wow,
like, she's been in New York.
See, this is good.
She's done different things.
Wow,
yeah.
She's done things that I probably would have never been able to do for her. But she actually doing with me.
They're with you all the
time.
All the time, and it's physical.
Yep.
Now my brother, I got to go and talk to his grave.
Yeah.
Like and that's.
But he's with you in spirit.
Always with you in spirit.
However, my love language is physical touch.
Got you.
Mine too.
And being able to touch this makes me get through my
feel
days.
more connected.
Yes.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I still talk to my brother's spirit. I still see his spirit. I still do those things. However, the coping mechanism, touching it,
Yeah.
is way better than going to the graveyard and hey, what's up, bro?
Wow.
I could agree. I agree with that.
So I'm gonna be cremated, and the rest of my siblings is too, just because we know that that's just the best way.
I'm actually glad you brought that up. That's diving deep as
It
far
is.
as like that decision.
Mhm.
Ooh. And you know, that's something people are really afraid to talk about. Like you
And we
said,
should talk about.
we should.
I
For
probably
sure.
would have never
It's
talked
scary to
about
come
it
to terms
if
with it
those
sometimes.
things didn't happen to me. Like,
Wow.
probably would have never talked about it. Would have
Right.
been still telling people sorry for they loss and all that other goofy shit.
Yeah.
Craziness is like that's why I was like, and then also is like I'm extremely sensitive to the situations.
Yeah.
Right.
To where it's like I know what I live with. Like these things started for me way back in 2015, but I still like wake up and it's that night.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like that shit sucks.
Yeah.
And people that just lost somebody ain't prepared to hear that their life about to suck.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have to get used to the new life and get used to these new things.
Yeah.
All because to me, sorry if you lost in another place and
But that's what we're taught to do.
However,
we're taught
we
to do
are.
that, and
That's
some
the
people
norm.
find comfort in that.
but
That's
it's
the norm.
wrong.
Yeah.
Though. It's wrong. And I say it's
Why
wrong
do you say it's wrong?
just because living through it. Because it's like sorry for your loss. No, you're not.
But what if I am? I am truly sorry for
But
your
you're
loss.
not.
Why not?
How
Why am I
how
not?
did it affect you?
It affected me because you told me your story.
No, I
And you-
get it. I
and when you
get it.
tell
I
me
get
your
it from that
story-
standpoint. I'm saying like in the moment, like I don't tell people those things. And I
Okay.
can explain why.
Okay.
Just because it's like I don't go around them and I don't want because people build you up for the fairy tale. This shit suck. It's a lot of hard work to get through. It's a lot of things you have to acknowledge. It's a lot of stuff. I don't coddle those feelings. After
Interesting.
I learned as a man that I have feelings and they matter and I know how to navigate them, I live them and I don't bullshit about them. If
Okay.
I'm fucking sad, I'm sad. If I'm hurt, I'm hurt. And it's no words or anything that you can do. Just let me have my moment
So what
because
do you?
I'm hurt.
That's actually a good point. So what do you think people should do?
I really think you should back off.
You think people should just?
Just back
Nah,
off.
I'm-
Not
well,
in the sense,
I'm
not in the
not
sense,
back
not in the
off.
sense of leave them alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying like just don't push the issue.
Well, they can't push the issue if you don't post the issue.
Absolutely.
So if you don't post it, then you won't get all of those condolences,
Absolutely.
sorry for your loss, those types of things. But if you post it, you're
inviting it in.
For
you're
sure.
inviting it
For sure. And that's like learning that about me. I don't post it.
Yeah.
I don't just because it's like I don't like now I post it because I'm in a different place with it.
Right.
Mhm.
But early on it's like I don't want to hear sorry feel. I want to they're in a better place. Motherfucker, the better place is next to me. That's the better place.
Exactly.
So it's like you ain't gonna understand me saying that back to you
Right.
because I'm hurt.
Right.
Mhm.
And it's like I don't mean to come at you anyway or anything, but that's how I truly felt about my brother.
I
His
feel
better
like-
place is next to me. Not invisible. Not without me. That's not the damn better place. His
And
better
then
place is
people
with
that
me.
don't, I hate that people that like you know that they had a problem with your loved one, or you know
Yeah.
that it was not a
That they
good
wasn't
happy
cool.
ending
Okay.
with your loved one, and now your loved one is gone, and they like, oh, sorry for like, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's,
It's the
yeah.
ungenuineness from some
like
people.
I know what it was,
Yeah.
you know. So just it's not needed. It's not needed.
I do see a lot of that too. Since we
Mhm.
talking about it on social media, people call it clout chasing.
Yeah.
They'll like post or screenshot like text messages or
Yeah.
old ass
Yes.
inboxes
Oh
from
my God.
10
I
years
just
ago.
talked to her.
Yeah, and then they'll have something to
Or
say
I was
about it.
just thinking about
Yeah.
So
Fuck
that
outta here.
that does
Fuck
nothing.
outta
That does
here.
not help the situation.
It doesn't.
Right? It doesn't
It
help you
doesn't.
get through the grief. It doesn't help you
No.
through the trauma.
No.
But people do it.
They
People do it all the time.
I think this is interesting. You brought this up.
I think, but
Yeah.
it's like at the same time, it's like everybody have their way of grieving.
That's
and
true.
It's,
Sure.
And it's
That's
different.
true.
So for me, I back off people and I let them do their thing. I'm always show you my condolence and my love for you
Mhm.
and what I can do. But honestly, there's nothing I can do for you.
Yeah.
However, I can stand right here and just hug you or let you cry or do your thing or let you have your moment. But like I can't make that person come back. I can't say all the goofy shit. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't like it. Like I don't think it's the thing. So if somebody passed away, kind of, and they tell me, I'm kind of like, oh shit, I should ask how you was doing today. However,
Yeah.
it's like, oh man, all right, welcome.
It's definitely
It
it's
just
definitely a hard
sucks.
place to be in.
Yeah,
It
for
sucks.
sure.
it is. The
It
conversation is a little different for me. I do express sorry for your loss
Mhm.
on people posts. I do, because I'm coming from a place where it's relatable. I've
Mhm.
been there. I understand your pain. It's genuine.
Yeah.
Hey girl, or what up, my nigga? I'm here for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you need to talk, if you need to express yourself, I'm here for you. That's also something I feel like a lot of people don't really kind of tap into, that hey, I'm here for you if you need to chat or if you need to talk. Because just from my experience, I'm always the one that my friends or family come to talk about things with. Like, they always hit me up, this is going on, what, just advice or just to conversate. So when that situation happened with me, it was so hard for me to open up and be like, I feel like this, or I feel like that. It was super hard because it's out of my norm. That's not what I'm used to.
Right.
I'm used to being the one that's they depend on. Now I'm trying to depend on somebody else, and then I'm in the bed too, so I'm really having to depend and just get all out of my comfort zone.
That's a really good example of how you take pain.
Yes.
And you grow from it.
Yes.
Literally taking the pain and turning it into something else.
For sure.
Right? Because otherwise, I don't see how we could get past it.
No.
That's why it's like, for me, my pain is my comedy.
Yeah.
Like, that's why you came to my last show. It's like that's why I'm so expressive. That's why I'm so animated.
Great show, by the way.
Thank you. That's why I'm so expressive. That's why I'm so animated, because it really refills me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it makes me it's just different. Why? Because like my two angels told me that I'll be doing this shit. They told me these things, and I can look at it like, oh man, I wish they was here. And this is like, one, mom's come to every show. And I know my bro with me.
Front row.
Yeah.
So it's like I really have a transition before I go on stage. That's why you don't see me hanging out before I gotta go up, just because I gotta go get myself together.
Yeah.
Because it take a lot to do it.
Yeah.
I'm sharing 100% me. Like, I don't roast people. I don't go after them. I just share my stories. Because a lot of it is funny, because it's common, and it's like,
it's relatable.
It's relatable. And so it's like, if I know that I'm putting it out there and I'm getting laughs, then maybe the people that's laughing about it is they fighting. They like, oh shit, this is this, or they look at me and they think I'm this something else, and they say that they see that I'm comfortable with being out and open with my feelings, or open with it. So it's like, maybe they grow, and then they be different people.
Yeah.
Because man, we got feelings.
Yeah, y'all got feelings. They
but
should
it's like, but if you don't,
but
as a man, if you don't understand you have feelings,
exactly,
you a malfunction.
That's where the issue comes in. You need to understand.
You gotta have emotional intelligence.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. It's emotional intelligence, emotional fitness. Just because it's the big guys in the gym, they fitness, but they not emotionally fit.
Right. And that takes a whole
it does.
Another lesson that you gotta learn to get to that point.
It's first as a man, you gotta understand your feelings, and you gotta take them serious, to where it's like you gotta put yourself in a position to have them taken for granted or not taken serious.
Right.
And then you gotta malfunction.
Right.
I got a question for you. You said that you always, the people that have passed on, your brother and your mom, always told you that, or they tell you that this is where you're supposed to be, or this is your calling. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, how do they? So, what do you mean? Were you always funny as a kid?
As a kid, yeah, from birth. I was always, like I said, I was always the like, I'm gonna make you laugh at the funeral. I'm gonna make you laugh when your granny just died. I'm gonna make you, because that's just how I cope.
See the joy through it somehow.
Yeah, that's it's somewhere I'll find a joke. We don't hug and you don't cry, but like, I can get you to laugh while you cry too.
Right.
Just because that's how I cope. That's how I'm there. And I'm also real with it, to let you know how you really are gonna feel. Because if you run from those feelings, which I did in the beginning, it really take you to a dark place.
Right.
It take you to a very, very dark place. I know a lot of people say that, nigga, I seen the dark. It was dark. It was a point in my life where I was afraid to wake the fuck up. Like, and
because then you have to face the reality.
Yeah, and it's like, and that's no bullshit. That's no like it's like, it scared me to wake up.
Yeah.
Because every day it was something new. It was what's finna happen? Am I about to die? Like, what's finna happen?
I know.
Every day. And it's like, and until you face that stuff, you're gonna live like that. And you're gonna operate. Nobody else knew that I was waking up scared to wake up. Why? Because I told jokes and I'm the funny nigga.
Right.
Yeah.
Nobody saw you as human really then.
For sure.
They just saw you as the comedian.
Right. And it's like,
Wow.
hold on, I have feelings, and I'm starting to feel this way. So I got to telling people. Yeah, some people say, oh, he acting funny and he this, he that, but no, I'm just starting. Nigga, I got feelings.
Right.
Like
right.
that's just what it is. And I grew to a point where I don't give a fuck. Like my
For a
feelings are
guy,
important.
for
I
a
don't care.
guy, yeah, that's great to transition into that part of your manhood, I'm gonna say.
Mhm.
Because not all fellas get that. They don't get to that point. It's still a whole lot of guys out there who refuse to acknowledge that they care for a woman. They'd rather
True.
leave
That's
her
weird.
behind
True.
than acknowledge those feelings.
Mhm.
True.
They rather dog her to the
And
ground.
then he malfunction.
Yes, yes. And then be hurting without her,
Yeah.
but put themselves through
Why would you do that?
hell and high water.
Agony.
Right. Just in agony, just because you don't want to be a man with
Right.
feelings.
It's like-
You better cry. You better cry.
You better
It's-
let it out.
It's like the baboon and the salt theory. Like the baboon, the way that they catch baboons is they like baboons like salt.
Interesting.
Like they love salt. So
Oh, okay. I like salt on my fries.
the way
A little bit.
the way that they hunt and catch baboons is they put it like in a tree. They put the salt in the tree to where when the baboon put his hand in, he can't get his hand out. And the only way he can get his hand out is if he let the salt go.
Oh,
But
okay.
the baboon loves the salt, so he's not gonna let it go, and that's how he get caught. So when it comes to a man, with him not expressing his feelings, he's the bad. You still have them. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Right. They exist.
They exist. So when you get in that dark room and you get alone and you going fucking crazy, it's you just let the fucking salt go and let your hand out. Hey, I have feelings.
Set yourself free.
Then the people around you can help you.
Now,
They understand.
we gonna flip this test.
They understand what's happening.
On a female side, we are told often that we are too emotional. I don't know.
weird.
Do you hear that?
I don't.
You don't hear that?
I experienced like I'm not emotional enough.
Oh,
my
see,
man
that's
be like,
different.
yes. I'm glad I
too
don't have no
emotional.
problem. My man expressed himself very well to me.
Mhm.
Very well.
Shout out to that
Shout
brother.
out to my man.
Shout out to that
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So I don't
wait,
have
he
a
wants you to open up more.
Yeah, just a little bit. You know, I've gotten better with it.
Okay.
Way better with it. I come from a really strong line of women, really strong. So
Yeah.
I really ain't never had to kind of like express myself to a man or feel like I need to let my
Mhm.
guard down with me. Like, no, you're not worth it. You know what I'm saying? You're not worth me expressing myself in that way. This is what it is.
It takes what?
A real man, a real ass nigga.
Mhm.
So in that regard, you know, when I embarked my relationship, I knew what it was. So slowly but surely, even now, I'm more comfortable, way more comfortable with expressing myself. So, but I can be like, I'm approaching 30 in September, so I'm getting to the point where I'm like, I'm crying more, like, girl,
Yeah.
calm down.
Yeah.
I'm crying a little more and everything. So, yeah, your girl breaking a little bit. It's changing.
I wouldn't say you breaking. I would say you are just now embracing that you have these feelings. You have these emotions.
And that tragedy brought upon. You need to express this, man.
Yes.
You don't cry.
Yes.
You need to cry, girl.
Yes.
Like, it's okay to let that emotion out. It's okay to cry. It's okay. So that, all in all, really, that taught me a lot. Like, going through that tragedy, different emotions, expressing myself, being open about my feelings, not being caged in, even experiencing. That's why I asked you, hey, how did you know that your family members kind of told you, you know, this was for you? Because when I reached out to you, like, it was out of sight, out of mind. My sister wanted to do a podcast.
Wow.
Podcasting was what she was in school for media. She graduated with her master's with that.
Yeah.
So this was like in her. It was written for her.
Girl, this is an honor of your sister.
Honor, I'm telling you.
This is an honor.
It really is, y'all.
Man. An honor of every single one of y'all loved ones.
Yes.
We are here today.
Yes, yes. So when you contacted me, I was, of course, elated. Like, yeah, let's do it. A week before I came here, I was driving me and my boyfriend in the car. voice just came on my system, my radio system, like in the car, my Bluetooth just came on. It was a podcast she and I did together for school. She interviewed me.
Wow.
I'm like, this is wow, this is mind blowing. Like this is a
And you
in them
accept those
moments.
things.
Yes,
That's
you
a
have
beautiful
to.
moment. That was
'Cause
her
that's
talking
God.
to you, I
Yes,
believe.
only God
Listen,
could have done that.
Yeah.
That
Like, only.
really happened.
Yes, that
Yeah, like-
actually. I'm like, I
Yeah.
ain't came across this audio since that day we recorded it.
Yeah.
I got a new phone because of the accident. All types of mess.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it just, I'm like, that's crazy. It just shows you like you're headed in the right direction.
Yeah.
This is a validation. This
Absolutely.
is stepping on it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is what you're supposed to be doing.
Absolutely.
Period.
That's beautiful.
You got to share your story because you just never know how much of an impact it can be on someone else's
That's
life.
true.
Absolutely.
That's true. That's
And
true.
that's why I said that. That's why I'm so open. Like it's,
Yeah.
it's so crazy. Even like I said, the old me, I'm extremely open about everything I've
Mhm.
done, what's going on, all those things, because guys hide behind that shit and they create this weird ass person that's not even them.
Right.
So where it's like if you just let that shit go, you can really become the best version of
For
you.
sure.
That's one thing. Like one thing that truly hurt me about my brother's death is that like he didn't get to this part. Like he don't get this part. Like they took that. Like he was, don't get me wrong, he's already a dope ass man. He's gonna be a great man. Like, and I know he was.
Yeah.
Like I know he was because we were gonna grow. Look at me.
Right.
Yeah.
To where it's like that's where I see it. To where it's like I know my brother was gonna be so fucking dope.
And
that-
all the
that
things that
fucks
you've
me.
achieved,
Correct.
you wanted him to see this.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
You wanted her to see
Yes.
these
Sure.
moments of you
No doubt.
excelling past who you used to be and
Yes.
becoming you,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
really being you
Walking
now.
in your
Yeah.
purpose. Walking
And
in
being
your
Wow.
and that also helped being able to help other people because people get stuck on fucking pages of their book and think that's their whole fucking life.
Right.
Why? Because other people come into their life while on that page and treat them like shit. And then you get stuck thinking that you ain't gonna be shit. So where it's like, no, bitch, you just call me on this page.
Yes, right.
Watch when I turn this damn page.
Right.
And grief, did you have to learn how to turn the page on people?
Oh hell yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure.
And that's
too. Major.
Yeah.
Because you start, that's
major.
like how I said,
agree.
like with my mom started me make me take life super serious.
Mhm.
Like I take relationships super serious.
Mhm.
Before, that's why I was loose. It didn't matter. That's why I did whatever I want because I didn't take it
Mhm.
serious.
Right.
But like now, knowing that you can go to the hospital and come out with a date to die, I take shit serious.
Mhm.
Like I take moments like this serious. It's
Mhm.
important that we do things to where it's like now you do something opposite. Now I feel weird about you,
Right.
and I don't know how not to
Right.
Yeah.
because that's what you did. Like that's who you are.
I'm still, pray for you. I'm
Yeah,
still,
for sure.
Yeah.
but
Sure.
I can't move how you move. I
Right.
gotta go left while you go right.
Right.
Mm-mm.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I totally feel
Everybody
that.
can't stay.
No, everybody's not meant to.
And you
No.
gotta be you gotta be able to take it serious. If you ain't taking it serious, then no. I force myself to take things serious, and I
Yes.
follow the rules. And if you
Right.
don't, first off, Mr. Never used to follow the rules. If I gotta follow the fucking rules, everybody following the goddamn
Right.
rules.
It's time to get in
Everybody,
line.
everybody will follow the rules.
Everybody's following.
Everybody. And because fuck that.
I know that's right. I'm not the only one living right up in here.
You know what I mean? No. Everybody will. If
Yeah.
I have to, Mr. That never used to,
I know
oh,
that's
everybody
right.
will.
I know that's
Everybody
right.
will. I ain't
I
playing
know
that
that's
shit.
right. I know that's right.
I love it. I'm gonna clap for y'all.
Yes.
The energy.
Right.
The energy with y'all. I love this. This is a vibe.
Yeah, definitely.
So I had to stop and get us wine and waters because I'm somebody. I care about the thirst. Okay.
Listen, you
care
see, I
about the
cracked my
thirst.
eyes open quick when he was talking. I'm like, oh, I hope
I got a
ain't
couple
rude.
more. So y'all let me know if
I
y'all
hope
need
I
another.
ain't
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Oh, I thought this was it. That's why I was drinking it slow.
No, I got a couple more. So
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure. So y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. But I'm just so thankful of you two being
Me
here
too.
sharing your stories because
It's
it's
electric
powerful.
in here right now.
Yeah.
Yes,
Crazy.
I'm
feel it.
touched.
You feel it.
I
I
feel
feel
it.
it too.
It's crazy.
The vibe
I love
is
it.
high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
like
love it. I love the way you two are now comfortable to open up and talk about who you are now,
Yeah.
how your feelings are. You know
Right.
what I mean?
And
Like,
you said that though. He was like, "Oh, I think I got a good match." And I'm like,
yes, I'm like, this is a good
yeah,
match.
I heard a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Let me get here and see what you're doing. Let me see if this motherfucker cool or not.
Yes, but it was just the way that the way that I
know, that's
came
right.
in contact with you two to do the show was
Yeah,
wow, I'm like, wait, you got a story. She's got a story.
Mhm.
These are stories that need to be shared
Mm-hmm.
because y'all both are thriving.
I
Y'all
appreciate
thriving and y'all living. Y'all not
Thank
just
you.
surviving
Right.
Thank you.
because you could be just surviving.
Yeah, I remember.
True.
A lot of people will just survive when they
True.
lose someone that they
Yeah.
love.
Yes, they
It
will.
started off that way.
It definitely
It
started.
started
off
off that way.
You have to grow through. Like I said, it's a growing pain.
It's a
Yeah.
new you.
Yes.
Like imagine being who you are for 25 years,
Mm-hmm.
and then like year 26, it's just new.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a woo.
It's like when you 7, that shit cool.
right.
Like yeah, I mean you got a
When
little
you
bit
7,
longer to
Yes.
go.
I got a
To
little
become
bit
who you are.
motherfucker up the guy.
But like when you already who the fuck you are,
Yeah.
and then you gotta meet this new motherfucker,
Yeah.
it's just crazy.
I love
That's
that.
mind
though.
blowing.
It
I
is.
love that though.
Like going
Mind
through
blow
it,
me.
Going through it. I love it
Mind blow
now too.
me.
I love it
Every
too.
time.
Absolutely.
Mind blow me every
Absolutely.
I
time.
love it.
Because
I
the
love
new
it.
version gonna be 10 times better
You hear
than
me?
the
No,
old
that's
version.
right.
You hear
Every
me?
time.
It's
Give
so
me
crazy.
her.
Like you think why you think they keep making new phones? Because
Right.
when they be like we gonna make this shit better and
Right,
better
every
and
time.
better and
Every
better.
time,
And
every
I
time.
embody that as a person. I'm gonna
Continue
be
to
better
evolve.
every time. No matter what the hell happens, if I get the short end of the stick and whatever the fuck, I'm gonna just be better.
Let me talk to you about that part because we're continuously evolving. We're
Yeah.
continuously seeking out the best part of ourselves.
Right.
And a lot of it can come with even just the people we interact with daily.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. The people in our lives, our circles. What do those circles look like? How are people able to take you
Mhm.
in your success? Like you can take me,
Right.
you can stay here and watch me shine in my moment and still love me, still support me, and still be here. We don't talk about those people
That's
as much
true.
as we talk about the ones who don't have our back.
That's true.
But what about the ones that make it through? Who are some of those people in your lives right now that are really, really got that kind of connection with you that you can call on about anything?
Mhm.
I'll go first.
Go first, baby. Go first.
Because I love my circle. Okay.
I love it.
love them. I love them, love them, love them. Because these are people that I can argue with, fight with, disagree with, silent treatment them. I got that bad. I'm a Virgo. So,
I love Virgo.
I'm a Virgo.
I'm a Scorpio.
My fiance is a Virgo.
Hey, Virgo. I'm a Virgo.
I'm a Scorpio too.
My man is a Virgo. And I'm
See,
a
that shit
Scorpio.
works. It works.
That's what the
It's
vibe
so
is.
crazy.
That's what the vibe is over here. That's
That's
why.
it.
That's why.
That's
This is
it.
why.
This
It's
is
so
why.
crazy. It's so crazy. Listen, and it's like I don't mean to be weird or get it weird, but it's like my sister is a Virgo.
Okay.
Wow.
As kids, we fought like cats and dogs, right?
Man.
But like as adults,
Y'all
like,
tight
that's
thick
my
as thieves.
motherfucker.
Yeah, that's your
like
man.
as far as who she is as a person,
Yes.
it really bounced off even with me.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
the motherfucker look like me. so it's like
Twin in there.
it's crazy. It's crazy that I always embodied to where it's like I found somebody that I can love and have that's like my sister or have the same mannerisms as my sister.
Yes.
We talking about your lady?
Yes.
Hi,
To
lady.
where-
She's here. You want to pop in? You could. She said she good, y'all, but she's
where-
beautiful.
where-
She's beautiful.
To where it's like it make it easy. Why? Because I'm familiar with the type of person that you are, and I can
Yes.
love you in a different way.
Yes.
Like-
Hey, I gotta say that I agree with that one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like it's crazy.
Yes.
It's crazy. To where it's like, and it's the Virgo thing. And I done been many
My
places.
mom's a Virgo too.
Your
I done
mom's a
been many-
Virgo?
I done been many
Okay.
places,
Yeah.
other places, and it get weird and crazy because it's like something with those other signs. Somehow they get into it with me and they start thinking we beefing, and I'm
Oh,
like,
wow,
no, we
really?
ain't beefing at all. Like you, my damn lady. How am I
Yeah.
beef with my lady?
Yeah.
Like you better than me. Yes, you look better
Right.
than me. You all that shit. You
Right.
supposed to. Why you trying to act like we into it? Why you
Right.
going against me?
That ain't what this
It's
is.
like, no.
That ain't what this is at all.
But it's like now this new shit, I had to get myself together for it because
Mhm.
I was still trained for that old shit.
Yeah.
I was malfunctioning in the beginning.
So she came and helped change
And
you.
it was just like, hold on, I gotta get myself together because this motherfucker don't react the same way.
You know what
as
it
I'm
is
used to
though
other
with
people.
that you have to be with somebody that's like, look, I accept you for who you are. I accept you for all levels of who you're going to be.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because I'm gonna be this today. And a year from now, I'm not gonna be the same me.
Right.
And if I am, you should be concerned.
Yeah.
Because that means I'm not elevating or growing with you, which means
Right.
I'm stagnant, right?
Correct.
So it takes that type of person that comes into your life that says, look, I'm gonna love you in all ways of you.
Yes,
And
and
I'm
those are
not-
the people that you need in your circle too.
Yes.
Those are the people that you lean on, the people that you depend on. Like you said, who are the people that stay?
Yep.
Who are the people that
Oh, yeah, get
survive
into
with
that.
you
Yep.
through all in all?
Yeah.
Like, first of all, my parents, I love my parents. Like, they've been through so much. Like, they lost a child.
Yeah.
My mom lost a parent. My mom lost both her parents. My dad lost his parent.
Oh.
So they've always been supportive of me in everything that I've done.
I have to say, my mom is my biggest
Everything.
supporter.
Yes, like
Yep.
my dad always tell me have my own identity, character, personality. So I feel like I've always had that all my
Yes.
life.
He told you
So,
right.
Exactly. So they're my people. I love them. I love
Shout
y'all.
out to them.
Shout out to my parents. Facts.
Yes.
And
Yes.
my man, of course, I met him at a time where we didn't even know that what was going to happen was going to occur.
Yeah.
So me being bedbound and everything, this man took care of me. Only knew me for months at that time.
Man.
Like,
That take a strong man.
God, I dreamt about him. God told me, yeah.
And what's his name? You want to shout him out?
Ryan. His name is Ryan.
Oh, shout
Go
out
ahead,
to you,
Ryan.
Shout out to Ryan.
Shout out
and
to
his
Ryan. Ryan, go ahead, Ryan.
Yes.
I love it.
My other sister, my other sibling, my brother and sister who are still here, very supportive. My grandmother, uncle, cousins. Like, I have different people just who support
A
me in my
huge
group.
circle of
Yes.
support.
Even women, I always knew that I was going to be around mature women.
Yeah.
Women that are either older than me in a bit or just at the cusp of my age.
Mhm.
So I've always attracted older women, like as far
Wow.
as having a unity bond with them.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just always,
Sisterhood.
yes, for sure. And not saying nothing on my young girls, nothing at all, nothing at all,
No
because I
offense.
love them too.
Yeah.
I love them too. I have a real unique connection with a lot of younger women as well.
Yeah.
But just going into the shop vibe like that, I've never been in amongst a group of women in that type of setting. So to see people wanting to thrive, wanting to grow, and also supporting me as well,
Yeah.
love it. Love it.
Hey, that's some money
Love
can't
that.
buy. Money
Yes,
can't buy that.
Money can't buy that. Money can't buy that. So I really vibe with the people who are sticking with me through and through. My best friend, my friends, oh man, my cousin, my main cousin Dari.
Yes.
I just love the people who love me.
And I can see it in your face, girl.
Man,
You glowing right now.
because I done been through so much. I done been through so many different friendships, friend groups. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I was the type of girl that I had a lot of friends at one point. But as you grow older, as you go through different things in life, some of them things don't last for you. And you really start
It's
to
a
value
season. It's a season
who
and
was there.
each time, yeah.
You really start to value and see things different. Like, this your road dog right here, sis.
You know what I say? You know what I say? Like right now, like I said, I'm building. Like we're all building.
Yes.
You're building your company and
Right.
those things, right? Like
Yeah.
we're not like no big people. Like we regular people. We
For
might
now.
still for now.
For now,
We on
because
our
we striving
way.
to be, we
We on
striving
our
to
way.
be bigger.
But what I say right now,
Yeah.
the most important thing, more than money, more than anything, is relationships.
It is.
I agree.
It
And
is.
and the reason I say that is like, yeah, your business, you building your business and those things, right? And let's say like that's what I remember about you.
Right.
From this moment, that's what I remember about you.
Right.
10 years go by, I become a huge comedian.
Yes. Right.
And then like now I'm working on movies, I'm doing different things. Like I need a makeup artist. I
Right.
remember
It's them connections.
this one person,
Yes.
right? Let's say your company is still doing well.
Yes. Right.
But now like I'm big, so I give you
Yes.
that call. So that's the big
Exactly.
call.
Yeah.
All from this one moment.
All from this one moment.
And because we got relationships.
Yeah.
And from this day forward, we keep relationships.
Yeah.
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 So a lot
big.
of people talk about like don't burn bridges,
Mhm.
right?
That's so very
But
true.
I say what's bigger than that is you got to maintain bridges.
Ooh,
yes,
right?
that's
Speak.
good.
So
That's
it's like yeah,
That's
don't burn the
good.
motherfucker. Yeah, don't. But
But
let's
you have
make
to
sure we
maintain.
maintain
Exactly.
it.
Yes.
Because like all the
reciprocation is
bridges,
huge.
for
bridges
sure.
in the city right now get worked on.
Yeah.
Every now and then they get
Mhm.
worked on. We don't
Mhm.
see it, but they
Mhm.
get worked on.
Yes.
And you think that bridge is just gonna live without no work on it?
Right.
Like hell no, it's gonna fall without being caught on fire
Right.
either.
You
Right.
better tell them.
Because bitch, I needed you last week.
Right.
Why?
You better tell them.
Because what the fuck? You know
Right.
what
I
I mean?
needed a tune-up.
You know what I
I needed a
mean?
tune-up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Exactly.
That's right.
So it's like that's
right.
That's
Maintaining
bigger than
relationships.
burning the bridge.
Yes.
Maintain this
Yes.
motherfucker.
Showing up for people when they need you most.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And that's super important.
That is.
Some of my siblings, they hit me up and they need little small things. I make sure I do it. And it's times where I might not want to do it.
Yeah.
But if I got it to do it, I do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like that's important. That could be that one little thing.
Yeah.
And it could be some bullshit too.
Yes.
But it could be that one little thing.
Right.
And if I'm gonna go and blow it or I'm gonna go do this, then why not blow it on you?
Why not blow it on you?
Yeah.
Why not blow it on you?
That's so very true.
I'm gonna go buy some weed.
Hey,
Why
I
not
love
blow it
that,
on you?
man.
Right.
I gotta make sure I have my weed.
I gotta make sure I throw that in there.
Whatever it takes.
I ain't gonna blow no. I ain't gonna blow no weed on you. If I ain't got it now, goddamn it, I ain't got it.
Oh, I love this. I love this.
Yes.
I'm gonna close this though. I want to ask y'all this.
Okay. Why you looking like that? You making me a little
Because
nervous.
sometimes this is a hard question for people because it's always like out the blue and random. And I'm sorry to do this to y'all, but I gotta ask. What's your biggest motivation now? Your biggest motivator right now?
I was saying just anything like person, place,
Yeah,
or thing,
whatever it is. Whatever
type
it
of thing.
is.
Now.
Like when you feel, let's do this. When you start to feel like you're getting everything you prayed for, but it start to get a little overwhelming because some things you still got to put that energy in it. You still got to work hard every day, even though you're on the path of where you want to be and you're getting the things that you always wanted.
Yes.
Those are some days still that exist where you got to dig deep and you got to get yourself out of that slump that you kind of getting into because everything is piling on. It's a lot of stuff that still needs to be done.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
So what is your biggest motivator? How do you come out of that? How do you say, let me get back in this? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? How do y'all keep going?
For me, now it's just all the responsibility I have.
Mm.
Like I really take care of my whole family. Like I do. So
That's dope.
So is that like that's what motivates me actually doing that because it's like it's not in the sense of like who else gonna do it because if I don't then of course my fiance will. However, the fact that I have it that way and I'm taking care of it, I live like I'm the only one that can do it. So it's like on those days where I'm weak and I don't want to, then I can't. And it's the difference. It's so crazy because like I've tried different things before. I've been a model. I've acted. I did different things, right? But I didn't push. But
as hard as you are now,
right? But what make me push now is because I got so much shit behind me that I have to. Before it was just me. That's why it's like I tell people all the time. All this, I don't give a fuck what the world is talking about. Sometimes like you might be really good at what you do. Like I'm really good at what I do. But I can guarantee you this. Like if I didn't meet my fiance or we didn't build what we built, like comedian Tez might not be comedian Tez.
Wow.
Because that's what pushed that.
That's because you need
That's
fellas, I don't care what y'all trying to pretend.
Yeah.
You need a strong woman behind you.
Yeah.
Quit playing with her.
Yeah.
Quit
For
playing
sure.
with her.
Two
For
makes
sure.
it.
Yeah.
For sure.
And women quit fucking lying. Y'all need a strong man.
Goddamn right.
Listen,
Like
baby.
Nobody.
I don't want to be strong on my own
right.
today.
Nobody's here to just be by their damn self.
Right.
Why? I guarantee you ask a motherfucker that just if everybody else went away and it was just you here in the world, like it was still all these cars on the street there, but everybody disappeared and it was just you. You wouldn't want to fucking be here.
No.
Yes, you can do what you want.
No.
It might be lit for the first 10 minutes. I'm gonna go try and
It's
do a
only
whole
10.
lot of
You
shit.
see that movie?
It's a
I
real
Am
show.
Legend.
I'm gonna
right?
I'm gonna go and try and do a whole lot of shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a whole lot of shit. It's just me. I'm doing a lot of shit.
You seen Will Smith and I
it
Am
get
Legend.
old. It get old.
Miserable.
It's gonna get old. And you
Yeah.
doing it by yourself, you like it ain't gonna work.
It ain't
And
gonna work.
it unlocked different things of it just unlocked different things within me having a responsibility, taking care of it, and actually doing it.
Yeah.
To where it's like you have fears now. Before I lived with no fears because I didn't have shit behind me.
But then
Like
the
now
fear,
I fear if this shit fail.
fear is literally validation, though,
Yes.
that what you're doing matters.
Yes.
Because if you didn't have fear,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yes.
Then you wouldn't be able to keep
You
going
wouldn't-
with
yeah.
it.
Correct.
It's
Yeah.
weird. It's like a
You
weird
need the
thing.
fear.
It's like
It's
a
weird.
advocate
Fear is a
with your
motivating.
It's like think
factor.
about it. It motivated you to get home when them street lights came on because
Yeah.
you was gonna get your ass beat.
I was already
Like
in the house.
that's motivation, right?
I was already in
Like
the house.
it's like the street lights is motivation to where it's like now it's now you see other people struggle or parents struggle with like keeping their kids tame. But when you look at the fact of nigga, street lights mean ass whooping.
Right.
Like it's like,
It's
oh
like
no, nigga,
warning.
this lit right here. But ain't nobody have to come get you.
Right.
Ain't nobody have to come find you. You was where you was supposed to be. Because what was gonna happen was gonna happen.
That's true.
So that is having that works.
Yeah, I agree, man. I gotta clap for that.
What keeps me motivated, I would say, is like my future. I write that down all the time. I got, man, that I just know that I'm going to succeed. So I have to build on that foundation right now so that when I get there, now it's more levels to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a never ending cycle.
Yeah.
Success is always, you have to grow, learn, continue to build relationships, continue
Absolutely.
to fail.
Yeah.
Like, so
Pick yourself back up.
man,
Do it all.
through it all. What Beyonce say, she only give herself 24 hours. That listen, I'm gonna need a little bit more, B. Just a little bit. I ain't at the 24 just yet.
No, for sure.
I ain't at the 24
For
just
sure.
yet, but listen, I feel that though.
Yeah.
Because like you said, you can never know what tomorrow may bring. You can never know. I got a stomach ache. Now you come out with this is the only time I gotta live. So that's what motivates me. Like, keep pressing forward them dreams, them goals. What's next for me? But I'm also trying to like live in the moment more. Yeah. Because I that's something that I struggled with in the past.
I think it's great that you're living in the moment more. You know, because it's hard to make those memories if you're not focused on them and you're not living there in them.
And it's crazy. And you know what it is like. You might not be giving yourself enough credit either because you ain't paid attention.
That's my main problem.
And check this out though. And a way to measure if you've been living in the moment or not, how much shit you got in your phone that you don't post. Things that you've done, places you've been, had great times, but you just didn't post them. Yeah. Like you keep them, but you didn't post them. Why? Because that's my moment.
That's my moment. The world don't need to see everything.
I don't have to share that.
Yeah.
Right.
Like this, we had a great time. I don't want to share it. Like when you become possessive about it, to where it's like that's when you know you had a good time.
Yeah.
Like damn, you said you was at the play, you ain't post nothing. I know, nigga. I was there.
It's up here.
I was there.
It's up here.
You should have been there. Like, you should have been there. You should have seen it.
Right.
I had a good seat.
Yeah.
So it's like, no, I didn't have time to post it. I got it. You want to watch the video? I got the video though. But I didn't post it.
I say that a lot. I got a lot of stuff on my phone I haven't posted.
That's awesome.
That's because you living in the moment.
You're living in the moment.
You living in the moment.
Yeah. And I'm a little closed off too, though. A little bit. You wouldn't believe it.
Yeah. No, for sure.
you doing this
podcast.
You're
a Scorpio though. That's how we are.
Yeah.
I'm a comedian. I say I'm out there, but I really hold back a lot.
I'm
really like in there.
Yeah. You need to though.
I'm inside.
You have to. You should. They should know all of that.
Nah.
That's not for
you. Don't give all your shit away.
I agree.
No.
What the hell?
I'm starting to be more picky.
Facts.
Who I give myself
there it is.
To. You rarely got to be like that.
But what helped me be more like extremely picky is how aggressive I get about it. So it's like if I know it's things that I don't want to do or I don't want to feel, then I just know it. I can read it and smell it. I'm not gonna share it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share it because you ain't gonna take it as serious as I am. And it's like you ain't gonna know what it meant that I shared this with you.
Yeah.
So fuck you. Like, I'm just not doing it.
My time.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I agree.
Wow. I mean,
it's like Erykah Badu said. I never understood this shit until like maybe 2-3 years ago. And I'm 32. I never understood this shit until like.
Sheesh.
So
I'm 37.
Oh, you look good.
Thank you.
My
but I'm not.
35.
Wow, girl, we look good. I'm just gonna say.
Yes, he will.
All of us look great. Wow. When they say black don't cry, come on now.
Didn't I just tell y'all when I attract older people?
Yeah.
I just told y'all that.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that.
It's crazy.
Wow.
It's crazy. Listen, it's crazy because it's always like that.
Yeah.
Like honestly, all my friends, like in high school, I have friends that those are my friends, but like my real friends was the fucking teachers and administrators. Like I hung out with them.
Not the
like
I ain't never heard that before.
I go to work. Listen, I go to work. I work at the place.
the old motherfuckers was like my people.
Right.
I hung like I was
That-
18. I was 18. I had 40-year-old friends.
You know what? Maturity is a
You know what I
Hey,
mean?
you know what? That's not that uncommon though. I've seen that before. I've
Yeah.
seen that before.
Yeah.
To where it's like it's crazy because you know you live a different life. To where you
Yeah.
can look at your bunch to where it's like you know you different because you
Mhm.
think different, you move different. It's just different, and it ain't no beef or nothing about it. Just like no, like you can tell that I had 40-year-old friends
Yes, right.
versus your ass
Yes.
had all of us that don't know
Right,
shit,
Right.
and we all friends.
Exactly.
Like,
Right. Some dummies over here.
yeah, we just a group of dumbasses.
Group of
That's
dummies.
it.
Group of dummies.
We got what to do? I don't know. Bust the
right.
window.
I know,
Run, man.
exactly.
Bust
the window.
Exactly.
But he did say he was Mr. Trouble, so I believe
Yeah.
it. I believe it. Okay.
He was up to some shit.
Yeah, it was some
was.
shit. It was
He
some
was.
shit. It was some shit.
Well, I just want to say thank y'all again
For
for
sure.
coming today. This has been a
Yes.
really, really great
This
conversation.
has been nice.
This has been nice.
Thanks for letting me in y'all world.
Thanks for giving
Y'all
us
didn't
the
have to do
platform to give our world.
For sure.
It's
for
hard.
sure.
It's not easy to do it. It
Clap
makes,
for you.
Aw,
Clap for you.
look, she
Clap
said
for
clap for
yourself.
you.
Yes.
it's not easy to do. Like, you provide a very safe place. It's very intimate. It's not crazy in here. It's not like it's. I share a lot when I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
Me
But
as
when you
well.
motherfucking
Me as
interrogate me, fuck you. I sit here and look at your ass just like this.
Why
I
you
ain't
asking
telling
me
you
all of
shit.
that? Why you asking me all
I
of that?
tried therapy.
You the
I tried therapy.
Right.
I got into it with the motherfucker. Like I ain't, I
Oh,
ain't
now
touch-
you getting into it with
just
the
because listen, I didn't know how it operated. I just really felt as if it was like, nigga, why you want to know my shit like that? Like, what
You
you about
came
to,
to talk to me.
yeah, like what you about to do with this information? You know what I mean? Like I don't really
Hey,
trust you
So
like
what
that.
you saying that you suspicious of motherfuckers?
Yeah, like, I really like I wear hats and shit because I feel like you can get in my shit.
But
man.
you came to talk to him.
Yeah.
I know. It's so crazy. And then you go
done.
home and you like, I really went to this man's office and told him what I was about to do.
Exactly.
I paid him and I solicited his service.
Yes.
And I really went in there like I run the place. I need to
Exactly.
get my shit together.
Yeah. I think you need to go
Like,
back. Go back to
it's-
school.
it's crazy, but we warmed up to each other and then it's like
Yes.
now it become comfortable. Like
Yeah.
Right.
here it was like in like the first 2 minutes it was like, all right, what we about to do.
Right.
And
Right.
now it's just like it's really lit
It's
in
a
here.
conversation.
I love
It's
it.
nice.
Yes.
That's what
It's
I
nice.
strive
Love
to
the
do,
environment.
y'all.
Get some
Yeah.
candles in here. It's really
Just a little
It's really
ambiance,
nice.
Tom. We just gotta
Yeah.
create a little ambiance.
yeah, it's
He said
nice.
we should get some candles in here.
Yeah. I mean, for lit conversation like that, deep conversation like that, it really set the tone.
Oh, do you?
Y'all, the people just don't appreciate it.
Oh.
We will
No,
appreciate it.
Next time
We
we back,
appreciate you.
I'm coming back,
I am too.
and I'm bringing my own damn candles.
Oh,
all,
yes,
the,
yes.
all the candles.
Oh,
Yeah.
that teak wood is the best.
That
That
teak
teak
wood go
wood is
crazy.
the best. They definitely go crazy.
So wait, you make candles?
No, she work at Bath and Body Works.
Oh my God! Which location?
That part.
Bay Shore.
Facts.
I'm
Let's
hitting you
cross
after
the mic
the
and
show.
shut down.
Y'all can't have our plug. Sorry,
No.
but we love you. We love
We
you.
love y'all. We love y'all.
We'll let y'all know how it smell.
We will. We will.
But
But this
yeah,
was a
it's-
great show.
This was
It
real
was,
nice.
it was.
I
appreciate
really
this.
appreciate this space and time. And like I said, it's not hard to really bring it out in here.
No, it's not.
It's
You
comfortable.
That means
have
a lot
great
to me.
welcoming
Yeah, for
space,
sure.
you do.
Most
Great
people,
host.
some people
Thank you.
out here they want to know you, and sometimes it just feel like it's for them.
Yes.
And it's
Mm.
like
For
then,
tea.
yeah, then I just started being like, why do I'm the person that I don't know how not to do shit like the dogs do. Like what the fuck is you talking about? You know what I mean? My face tell you everything I'm thinking a lot. So it's just
I
like
always say that about me too. I can't hide.
yeah,
You
it's
can't
like
hide your face.
Yeah,
it's like that's
hard.
why I hate hearing dumbass shit because it's like I don't know how not to be
Right.
like, no, that's some dumbass shit.
Right,
Like,
right,
now I'm
right.
wrong.
Right.
In 2023, you wrong for that shit.
You wrong for being honest.
You the fuck all that. I'm gonna just be
Ooh,
wrong.
That's
then.
another
Like,
show.
oh yeah,
You
yeah.
wrong for being honest.
You
What?
wrong. I'm telling you.
Hey, that's another title.
I got a
bro.
whole,
for
I
being
got a
honest.
whole stand-up bit about it. Like you just wrong for being honest.
Speaking of that, can you just drop one more time your next show?
Yeah.
This Saturday, it is at hold on.
Put him on the spot.
Premiere
y'all.
is Premiere Entertainment on 11 and Mitchell, nigga at 7 o'clock.
11 Mitchell, 7 o'clock.
The address is 1111 West Historical Mitchell.
Okay.
Put it in your GPS. Be there at 7:00. I'm gonna be there.
And what I'm gonna do is I'll drop the flyer in
Yes.
the comment
Yeah, I'll
section
give you the flyer.
after the show, so everybody can get their ticket if they're interested in going. Which you will be interested in going. Did you just hear how funny this guy is? Just on a
Yes.
regular type day.
Someone on here, my godmama actually said he's funny.
Thank you, God, Mama.
He's
Definitely.
funny.
Thank you, God, Mama.
But they can't make that show.
They can't make
They
that
have
one.
TDR kickback instead. What
What's the alternative date?
Right.
If they can't make this Saturday, we got August 12th.
Okay.
Yeah. At
Right.
the Buena Vista.
Right, Bo? Don't get me if I say it wrong. It's August 12th, right? We got that show going. And I believe I'm opening that show too, so don't be late.
Nice.
Don't be late. I'm setting the room on fire,
Okay.
and then the guys gonna go ahead and follow up.
Is it at the Buena Vista or is that the other show? Because you got a lot of shows coming, Tez.
No, I try to stay humble.
But we're gonna drop them flyers
Yeah,
for
we
y'all.
gonna go ahead and
drop the
tell y'all
flyers
where
for
it's
us,
at.
please.
Drop a couple flyers. Just meet me. Come and see what the hell I'm talking about. You know what I mean? A lot of people
Okay.
come and they see me and they shocked because they're like, "Oh damn!" Then I'd be like, "These motherfuckers thought I was just dumb. Like, they thought I was just playing with this shit."
I'm gonna have to come.
Some
Come.
stuff make you cocky afterward. Like some compliments, they're like, "Wow, I'm shocked, nigga. Shocked for what? You shocked? What the hell are you shocked for?" But no, but no. It's that's truly what make me feel that way. Is a lot of my comedy I do in rooms full of strangers. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I got my circle and they come with me all the time, but I pay attention to the strangers. And strangers really give me real feedback. One time I was doing a show, I was doing it every week. And this person told me, came to my face and they looked me dead in my eyes and said, "Listen, I've been coming here for a while. And you ain't been funny yet."
What?
Oh, wow.
Listen.
That was really honest.
How
But they
rude.
said this. But tonight, I couldn't catch my damn breath.
Well, that's
And I said, you know
Progress.
what? And it's like, it's so crazy because that's a lot you just gave to me. I don't know if
Yes.
to punch you in the face or hug you.
right.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know if we should get into it on that feedback
Exactly,
or we should
right.
be cool about it. But the best decision was just to be cool about it because you can't pay for that honest
Yeah, you
feedback.
can't. You
That's
can't.
true.
You
Like
can't.
so many people get you in the room and you make a fool of your damn self because they
Mhm.
kissing your ass and they giving you and they
Yes.
telling you, you get up there and you make a fool of your damn self
Yeah.
Mhm.
because your people told you was good.
Right.
My people don't play that. They tell me my sister. My sister almost cry at my shows all the time just because she's so shocked.
Wow.
And it's like, and she'll tell you, it's like, I go to the show and it's like, all right, yeah, I'm laughing because it's my brother. But a genuine laugh that comes from a place that you didn't expect, as if like I'm
Yes.
somebody else,
Right.
happened to you.
Right.
To where she expressed that to me, to where that
I
also
love
helps
that.
me going.
That is
Because it's like that means I'm actually doing what I said I want to do.
Mhm.
And that feedback helps.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's going, I don't want all the kiss asses. No, yeah,
No.
bro,
Right.
keep
You need the
going.
real deal.
Oh, you the man. It's like, now I'm wasting all this damn time. If I'm not a good firefighter, goddammit, don't tell me keep going to go fight fires,
At
man.
all.
Like, you know what I mean?
Let it
Like,
go.
tell me, get the fuck down.
Please.
Right.
Let's go back to practice. Like, that's where I'm at. Like, you
Yes.
ask for my honest feedback, I'll tell you what I felt about it. You just got to make sure you trained and emotionally fit to accept that.
Mhm.
To where that's why emotional fitness is important because you need to have that feedback to grow and to become who the hell you are.
Absolutely. 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 I'm gonna clap for that. I'm gonna clap for that. And you guys, I want to thank you all for watching Minding My Own Podcast. Again, I am your host, Kenda. These were my amazing guests today. Again, comedian Tez and Miss Jamila Wilson. Thank you guys for being a part of an amazing show. So I'll see you all next week, Thursday at 6:30.
Yes, yes.
Have a good night.
Y'all.